Well, good evening. Ooh, grab the attention well. Welcome to the Des Moines Playhouse's 22-23 season announcement. This announcement demonstrates our commitment to the future. For 104 seasons, we are always planning and dreaming about what's next. So thank you for joining us tonight. As we are looking ahead, we realized that we wanted to put our vision for the future in writing, or in other words, make it real. And in February, we had a board staff retreat, a combined retreat, and are excited to announce our new mission and vision. Our mission: to create extraordinary shared experiences through live theater. And our vision: to be the home for artistic collaboration where any story can be told. So I thank the board and the staff working together to give us our future. We want to serve the whole community, and it begins tonight. It is with great pleasure that I invite to the stage your artistic director, Katie Merriman, to begin the formal announcement.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us here and at home. Tonight's event is mostly virtual, so feel free to talk really loud in your living rooms. You can turn on your phones and hopefully actively record, share, tweet any and all of this. So kind of the opposite of what we usually tell you. So many factors go into choosing a Playhouse season, but at the end of the day, we hope that next year's stories really excite, challenge, and heal you. And before we get to next season, I would like to officially announce this year's project with Pyramid Theater Company. This will be our second project co-production with them. And to do that, I need to welcome Tiffany Johnson, the producing artistic director of Pyramid Theater Company. Oh, well, hello.
You forgot your prop game.
Sorry, there you go. This is Tiffany Johnson, everyone. We're going to tell you about something exciting.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. Buffalo Women, she's trying to fix me up. Buffalo Women is a new and exciting work by an emerging playwright by the name of Beau Phil Berry. The music and additional lyrics are by J. Isaiah Smith. And this is like a musical romp or a tale of hidden figures that are living extraordinary lives in the frontier of 1865. We are so excited about it.
Yes, this co-production has been in the works for quite some time. We cannot wait to bring it to you. It's going to be the Iowa premiere of Buffalo Women. It's this summer. It opens on June 19th, 2022. And please don't miss it. We are going to start telling you a bunch more things about it soon. And on we go.
Well, thank you, Katie and Tiffany. Now let's talk about next season. We will announce the 22-23 season in chronological order and then give you a recap of the Kate Goldman Children's Theater season and the John Vyers Main Stage season. The fall season opener is traditionally a musical, and next year is no exception. Guys and Dolls by Frank Lesser, Joe Swirling, and Abe Burrows opens September 9th, 2022 in the John Vyers Theater. Set in a mythical New York City, gambler Nathan Detroit tries to find the cash to set up the biggest craps game in town while the authorities breathe down his neck. Meanwhile, his girlfriend and nightclub performer Adelaide laments that they have been engaged for 14 years. Nathan turns to a fellow gambler, Sky Masterson, for the dough, who ends up chasing straight-laced missionary Sarah Brown all over the map. This story takes us from the heart of Times Squares to the cafes of Havana, Cuba, and even into the sewers of New York City. But eventually, everyone ends up right where they belong. Guys and Dolls is generally sponsored by Infomax Office Systems.
Established in 2004, the Penguin Project has evolved into a national program that provides a supportive environment for neurodiverse children and children with disabilities to explore their creative talents. It has also demonstrated that participation in the performing arts has therapeutic value by enhancing social interaction, communication skills, self-confidence, and self-esteem. Our inaugural Penguin Project will present Annie Jr. by Charles Strauss, Martin Sharman, and Thomas Meehan, October 14th through the 16th, 2022 on the John Vire stage. A well-loved story, Annie Jr. features a young orphan, Annie, with equal measures of pluck and positivity who claims everyone's hearts despite a next-to-nothing start in 1930s New York City. She is determined to find the parents who abandoned her years ago on the doorstep of an orphanage run by the cruel Miss Hannigan. She eventually foils Miss Hannigan's evil plans, finding a new home and family in billionaire Oliver Warbucks.
Harriet the Spy by Louise Fitzhugh and Leslie Brody opens October 28th, 2022 in the Kate Goldman Children's Theater. Harriet M. Welch is the willful only child of well-to-do socialites. She is also a spy who observes her friends and neighbors and writes about them in her notebook. Harriet spends much of her time with her loving nurse, Old Golly. But one fateful night, Old Golly announces she plans to marry and move to Canada. Soon after, Harriet's notebook is found and read by all her friends and classmates. Harriet's blunt and mean observations in her notebook cause everyone at school to dislike her. Harriet is distressed and spirals out of control until she gets a visit from Old Golly, who shares with her the helpful tip. Sometimes you have to lie, but to yourself you must always tell the truth. Harriet the Spy is generously sponsored by Nationwide.
All right, so just to keep you on your toes, we're going to be announcing next year's Family Holiday Classic in the coming weeks rather than this evening. I can tell you a few things that are for sure about it, though. It will definitely open December 2nd of 2022. It will 100% happen on this very stage that we are standing on. I am positive that there will be actors in it, and they will sing and dance for you. In all seriousness, it will be a show that Disney fans will definitely enjoy. There will be beautiful costumes, a little bit of magic, so sit tight, and we will let you know as soon as we can reveal the Family Holiday Classic.
Go Dog Go by Stephen Dietz, Allison Gregory, and Michael Kerner opens January 6, 2023 in the Kate Goldman Children's Theater. P.D. Eastman's classic children's book comes to life on stage in an exploration of movement, color, and space. Colorful dogs delve into life with gusto. They snorkel, they howl at the moon, they ride a Ferris wheel in a visual spectacle for the audience to feast upon. They sing and dance and climb trees. This is a rollicking free-for-all full of chicaninery. A big and little musical world of doggy fun. Go Dog Go is generously sponsored by Nationwide Insurance.
All right, we're back. Tiffany, the last time we were here, we were in cowboy hats. I think the time before we were at a podium together, you dressed up like Annie, I think. And then we did a fully choreographed musical number for an event. So what do you say we try it again?
No, not this time.
All right, fair enough. Well, how about we do an August Wilson play next then, Tiffany?
No, I think that's a great idea. The piano lesson by my favorite August Wilson will open February 3rd, 2023. So it's 1936, and Boy Willie arrives in Pittsburgh and from the South with a truck loaded full of goods to sell. He has an opportunity to buy some land in his hometown, and he needs to come up with the money for that. He wants to sell an old piano that has been in his family for generations, but he shares ownership with his sister, and it sits in her living room. She's already rejected several offers because the antique piano is covered with incredible carvings detailing the family's rise from slavery. Boy Willie tries to persuade his stubborn sister that the past is the past, but she is more formidable than he anticipated.
The 100 Dresses by Ralph Covert, G. Riley Mills, and Eleanor Estes. Wanda Petronsky just wants to have friends like everyone else, but in 1930s small-town America, a Polish immigrant doesn't easily fit in. When Maddie's best friend Peggy starts to tease Wanda, Maddie knows it isn't right. The teasing doesn't stop, so the Petronskys move to get away from the town's prejudices, and Maddie is racked with guilt. She soon realizes that allowing her friend to be a bully can be just as bad as acting that way herself. Determined to not let her fear get the best of her again, Maddie braves the scorn of her classmates, stands up to them, making an unlikely friend in the process. The 100 Dresses is sponsored by Nationwide.
Kinky Boots by Cyndi Lauper and Harvey Fierstein opens March 17th, 2023 in the John Byers Theater. Charlie Price has reluctantly inherited his father's shoe factory, which is on the verge of bankruptcy. Trying to live up to his father's legacy and save his family business, Charlie finds inspiration in the form of Lola. A fabulous entertainer in need of some sturdy stilettos, Lola turns out to be the one person who can help Charlie become the man that he is meant to be. As they work to turn the factory around, this unlikely pair find that they have more in common than they ever dreamed possible, and discover that when you change your mind about someone, you can change your whole world.
Arr. How I Became a Pirate by Janet Yates Vogt, Mark Friedman, and Melinda Long opens April 21st, 2023 in the Kate Goldman Children's Theater. Sail off on a musical, fantastic excursion when a band of comical pirates land at North Beach looking for an expert digger to join their crew. Braidbeard and his mates enlist young Jeremy Jacob as they look for the perfect spot to bury their treasure. Jeremy finds that adventuring can be lots of fun, but also learns that love and home are treasures you can't find on any map. How I Became a Pirate is generously sponsored by Nationwide Insurance.
Native Gardens by Karen Zacharias opens June 2nd, 2023 in the John Byers Theater. Pablo, a high-powered lawyer, and doctoral candidate Tanya, his very pregnant wife, are realizing the American dream when they purchase a house next door to community stalwarts Virginia and Frank. But a disagreement over a long-standing fence line soon spirals into all-out war of taste, class, privilege, and entitlement. The hilarious results guarantee no one comes out smelling like a rose.
Little Shop of Horrors by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman opens July 14th, 2023 in the John Byers Theater. A meek floral assistant, Seymour Krelborn, stumbles across a new breed of plant he names after his coworker crush. This foul-mouthed R&B singing carnivorous plant promises unending fame and fortune to the down-and-out floral assistant as long as he keeps feeding it blood. Over time, though, Seymour discovers the plant's origins and intent for world domination. Little Shop of Horrors is sponsored by Mid-American Energy.
Okay, that was the season. So for those of you who may need a little recap, because that was a lot in a little amount of time, let's talk about the Kate Goldman Children's Theater season in full next year. We have Harriet the Spy, October 28th through November 13th. Go Dog Go, January 6th through the 22nd. The 100 Dresses, February 24th through March 12th. And How I Became a Pirate, April 21st through May 7th. In the JVT main stage season, Guys and Dolls, September 9th through the 25th, a special Penguin Project production of Annie Jr., October 14th through the 16th, a family holiday classic that will blow your minds when we tell you in a few weeks, December 2nd through 18th. The Piano Lesson, a co-production with Pyramid Theater Company, February 3rd through 19th, Kinky Boots, March 7th through April 2nd, Native Gardens, June 2nd through the 18th, and Little Shop of Horrors, July 14th through August 6th. We hope to see all of you at the theater soon. You can get tickets now for Charlotte's Web in the Kate Goldman Children's Theater through March 20th, and we are going to open our remounted production of Singin' in the Rain on March 25th here in the John Byers Theater. They are waiting eagerly to rehearse right now. Don't forget, we also have this season's co-production with Pyramid premiering this June 19th, Buffalo Women by Beaufield Berry. It is actually part of a 3-city tour of this new musical, and you are going to love it. Thank you for joining us tonight for the 22-23 season announcement. Get your tickets, sign up for auditions, and we will see you at the theater.